Thank you for joining me today. I am in my favorite place, which is nature, and I find trees extremely grounding. And I thought today's video would be on relief. So relief is basically internal assurance, or the ability to let go while feeling safe at the same time. Oftentimes when people do not feel a state of relief, they feel a state of tension, which is basically holding on to something, whether physical pain, memories, or an emotion. So they are oftentimes not in a state of relief. And relief is much more than relaxation. It is, and it goes kind of beyond the feeling of safety. It's more of an internal nurturance, and it allows you to feel a state of being protected. So oftentimes when people feel a quote-unquote negative feeling, part of them is feeling unsafe. So I like to use the word protection rather than safety, because when protection is more of a shielding, and it is a form of a defense. Now, I like the word protection because it involves outside factors other than yourself, which means that it gives off less of the illusion that you're in this by yourself or doing something by yourself, because nothing in life you actually do by yourself. There are other things, people, and events that add on to pretty much anything that you want in life. You never do things by yourself. And oftentimes we forget that, so I like to use the word protection because it basically involves something outside of yourself that cares about you. So when you would like to find relief, it's very helpful to think about how you feel when doing things. Now, this will help you take you out of autopilot, which basically you do things just to get them done. Relief is more about doing things because you get an internal value out of doing it. So I'm going to give an example. I feel my best self when I am in nature and when I write. And I do this because I'm not so focused on getting something out of the experience. I'm doing it because it brings me a state of relief. When I write, I enjoy evoking other people's emotion when they read my writing. So it comes very naturally to me. So when you're in a state of relief, you are more in a state of grounding, and you're not so focused on getting some external factor when you do something. So I used to do my makeup to get some sort of attention, or maybe to make me feel better about myself, or doing it because I want people to compliment on it. Now I do my makeup because I like to do it, and it adds to how I feel. So I don't do things to get something in return. I do it because I like to do it. And I like to keep that in mind when I do things, or when I interact with people. So the state of relief is going to sometimes come difficult for people, because a lot of times people feel that if they're happy, that they're in danger. So I did do a video on this. The word is actually called cherophobia, which is the fear of happiness. So if you're afraid of being happy, it's very helpful to focus on not only why are you afraid of being happy, but I like to focus on protection and what makes me feel protected, because this means that something outside of myself, whether it's friends, God, maybe your love for yourself, or something that is outside of yourself that is protecting you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be religious or spiritual. It means that there are other factors and things that are shielding you and protecting you. So I find this very helpful when it comes for people that have very sensitive nervous systems, and myself is included. I have a very sensitive nervous system, and this will help you basically protect you from other people's emotional being. I think that it's a beautiful thing that you can pick up on other people's emotions and well-being, but sometimes it can get overwhelming, so I like to come back to a state of relief, or the feeling of safety, to let go and allow me to know that I am protected. So also, it's very helpful to keep in mind that what you focus on is extremely important. Life will become, you will have an aversion to life if you focus on what you don't want. So focus on what you do want, and it will also create happy chemicals within your brain, such as serotonin and dopamine, which those are the chemicals that you want. So, relief, and focus on what you want, either for today or in the future, and find out what makes you feel protected versus safety. Thank you guys so much, and much love. And if you'd like to book a session with me, I will leave the info in the description box below, and also you can find me on Spotify. Thank you guys so much, and have a beautiful day. Bye.